Well, hello Combat Crew, and welcome to another Sub-Zero Plays the King of Fighters 15. Today I'm going to be doing a little bit of the tutorial mode. I saw that the mission is basically like a tutorial, but we're going to try the basic moves here. Let's see, so press this to move forward and this to move back. Oh, they're stunned. Okay, complete. Alright, so we're learning our movements. Next one. Okay, that's better. So crouching. Down. I probably should have done this before going into it, but I wanted to be able to show you guys the game earlier on. And then now we're just going to get good at it. Oh, you have to hold it down. I see. That's a little different. You will continue to dash for as long as you hold the input. Dashes are faster than regular movement, letting you close on your opponent quickly. Conversely, use backstep to get away from your opponent. So press up to jump, or a diagonal, like that. You can do a flipping jump. Tap this to do a hop. So if you just press it real quick, instead of holding it down, attacks from hops are hard to read. A powerful tool against crouching opponents. Make sure to master them. Tap down and then tap up to do a hyper hop. I'm having a hard time with this. There we go. Okay. Yeah, you have to do the diagonals while dashing. Tap up diagonal to perform a hyper hop. Okay. Tap down briefly and then input that to do a hyper jump. There we go. It's a little bit bigger. To guard against their attacks, hold back away from your opponent. Oh, I see. Standing guard can defend against ground and jump attacks, but not against low attacks like crouching. So how do you deal with the crouching? Crouching guard, you hold diagonal downward. Aha, okay. Crouching guard can defend against most ground attacks, but not against jump attack or some mid attack like with special hitboxes. Keep an eye on your opponent and use standing and crouching guards accordingly. Guarding attacks reduce the blue guard gauge at the top of the screen. An empty guard gauge causes a guard crush, leaving the character temporarily open. Try inflicting a guard crush on your opponent. Alright. The opponent is defenseless during a guard crush, unable to move or guard. It's the perfect time to deal significant damage. Stun. Inflicting consecutive attacks on the opponent will cause the color of their face icon to change, putting them in a warning state. Deal more attacks to inflict stun, leaving them temporarily defenseless. Several attacks in a row. There we go. When stunned, you can recover more quickly by mashing the directional attack buttons. Perform a forward emergency evasion with punch, kick, or movement plus punch and kick. It looks like it's the lower punch and low kick, or the backward version with one of those. You can evade attacks quickly. You have to hold both of them at the same time. There we go. Okay, I got it. Backward emergency. Got it. Emergency evasion lets you evade all attacks except throws. However, you will be left open after, so think carefully before using it. Just before you fall down from taking an opponent's attack, press the punch or the kick to recover. Right before hitting the ground. There it is. Staying on the ground leaves you open for follow-up attacks, so use recovery to get to your feet quickly. It's very complicated. Perform a guard cancel forward emergency evasion while guarding against an opponent's attack. Press the punch or the kick, or forward in that. For a guard cancel back emergency evasion, you do the backward version of that. Ah! Oh, while guarding. There it is. Oops. I just did it. There we are. Guard cancel emergency evasion consumes one block of the power gauge but allows you to escape from a guard position safely. To perform a guard cancel blowback while guarding against an opponent's attack, press back, diagonal down, or diagonal upward, plus the high punch and high kick. Oops. I see. Guard cancel blowback is a defensive technique that consumes one block of the power gauge to counterattack safely from a guard position. So those are all the basic ones. Okay, so something weird happened. OBS actually crashed on me during this tutorial. I'm going to go through the ones I haven't went through, even though it will show a checkbox next to them now. Light attacks here, and we're going to work our way through again. I just did these, but yeah, since it crashed, I have to do them again. And there goes. So very little damage, but don't leave yourself open. That's what these ones are. Downward and punch, jumping light punch, the kick. Some of these in this more advanced tutorial are a little bit more difficult. I actually wasn't able to get through 2 of them. Crouching and kicking is a low attack that can't be blocked by a standing guard. Use it to throw off your opponent's guard. Next up, strong attacks deal big damage but leave you open. Like that. That's the strong one. Upward in the strong one. There we go. And then the high kick. Downward. And the high kick is a trip. MK style. Jumping side kick. There we go. Heavy attacks leave you open, but reach further and do greater damage than light attacks. Use light attacks and heavy attacks as the situation warrants. Blowback. Press the high punch or heavy punch and heavy kick to perform a blowback. They do a lot of damage to your opponent. Makes them go flying. Upward, blowback. Landing a grounded blowback lets you perform a follow-up attack on your opponents as they fly through the air. Shatter Strike. When you have 1 or more of the power gauge blocks, perform a forward quarter motion with down, diagonal, and then right. Then press those to perform a Shatter Strike. So, like that. Shatter Strike is a counter move initiated while guarding against an attacking opponent. Landing one renders them defenseless, letting you perform a follow-up attack. Read your opponents and try to turn the tables. Command moves. By pressing a combination of directional and attack buttons, you can make some characters perform command moves. Like that. There we go. Command moves include sliding low attacks, also mid attacks that cannot be blocked by crouching guards. For a list of these moves, check the command list. And yeah, we might do the missions that are character-specific move learning at some point in time. I need to get through the tutorial and play a little bit more to decide who I want to play, but you guys can let me know down in the comments if there's any ice characters or characters you think I'd like to play. Next to the opponents on the ground, press back or forward plus the heavy punch for a forward throw or the heavy kick. Like that. So to throw them that direction and back in that. Back in that. Okay. At the same time, throws in the directions. Throws can't be guarded against. Aim for throw to break your opponent's guard. Some characters also have air throws to use against airborne opponents. Counter throw. If you're thrown by the opponent, you can guard with a counter throw. To perform one, when you're thrown, press back or forward and the heavy punch or heavy kick. Oh, you throw your pillow in my hands. Oh, you tried to sleep on that though. When grabbed immediately. There we go. All right. Counter throws do not work against air throws or command throws. Command throws are special moves specific to certain characters. Counter hit. If you land a blow before your opponent's attack animation ends, a counter hit will occur, increasing the damage. Moreover, some skills allow you to follow up with a counter hit against an airborne opponent. Try landing an attack on an opponent before a hyper hop. Oh, just have to hit them while they're in the air. Ah! Got it. Countering command moves or high triggers counterattack. Or higher triggers a counterattack. However, they do not trigger against regular moves unless you successfully attack an opponent performing a hop or hyper hop attack. Learning lots of stuff during this one. When you have 2 or more power gauges, press the kick or upper punch to attack. Activate max mode. In max mode, a character's attack and guard crush strength increases, which is kind of weird because it's this X and the triangle at the same time. While in max mode, the power gauge slowly drains from 100 and ends when it reaches 0. Max mode quick. Activating max mode upon landing a regular attack or command move will activate the quick mode. This also works if attacks are blocked. Max mode quick allows you to perform a combo immediately into the next action without leaving the opening, but be warned when activating the quick version, attack and guard crush strength do not increase. So we're going to have to do a upper punch and then them. Like that. Activating a quick version consumes the max mode gauge more than a regular one. However, you can cancel your previous attack into another one, use it to keep attacking or string moves together more easily. Approach your opponent and tap the punch button to repeatedly start a rush, which allows you to perform combos. Nice. Rush allows you to continue attacking regardless of the attack you press. Rush 2, if you activate Rush when you have one or more power gauges, your attack will vary based on the fourth button pressed. So we're going to do a kick, or a upper punch. Well, that was too many, I think. Yeah, I pressed one too many times. It does all that. There we go. And then, ooh, that looked cool. And 4 straight up punches. Wow, he's got some cool moves. It's like a fire and ice combo he's got going on there. Slam! Oh! And they're just so sleepy. Special move will trigger if the fourth input is a kick, a super special move if it's an upper punch, and a max super special move if it's an upper kick. When you use the punch button, you activate the strongest attack available. Special moves: pressing set direction buttons and attack buttons simultaneously activates character-specific special moves. The properties of the special move vary depending on the attack button strength. So then there's this one. Then there's this one. Special move strength, speed, distance, trajectory, and properties will change depending on the strength of the attack button you use. When you view your command list in the training mode to try them all out. X special moves. X special moves are powered up special moves. They're performed in max mode and consume a small amount of the power gauge. To activate one outside of the max mode, you can use half of a power gauge. So both punch buttons. To check which special moves have corresponding X special moves, view the command list. We're learning so many things. Super special moves are powerful special moves activated with specific command inputs. They require and consume one block of the power gauge. Forward, forward. And then that, yeah. Trigger during max mode by consuming part of your max mode gauge. Like special moves, super special moves change depending on the strength of the attack button used. Max super special moves are powerful super special moves. Oh my god, I'm so tired of saying that. Activated with specific command inputs, they require and consume 2 blocks of the power gauge. I might not say super special moves anymore. Ooh. Trigger during max mode by consuming part of your max mode and 1 block of the power gauge. Grants your attack power, invincibility frames, etc. Then a blank. Yes. Blank will refer to all super special moves at this point. Climax Blink are ultimate special moves activated with specific command inputs. They require and consume 3 blocks of the power gauge. Oh, this one looks hard. The one I had trouble with before. See, I don't know if I can do the D-pad with it, but I'm trying my very best to do it this time. It's because they go in opposite directions. There we go, we got it. I'll be damned. That looks good. Trigger during max mode by consuming your remaining max mode gauge and 1 power gauge, useful to finish a combo or turn the tide of combat. Super cancels using super special move command inputs during set special moves will activate a super cancel. This lets you cancel out of a special move and into a super special move. Oh, I'm still saying it. So then that's a lot of things. I was able to do this one before. There we go, I got it. Don't know how. Use super cancels actively and often to bolster your combo damage. Advanced cancels using max super special move commands. Inputs during specific super special moves will activate an advanced cancel. This lets you cancel out of a super special move and into a max super special move. Oh my. See if I can just spam our way to it. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to get this one, guys. Not right now. Just a little too tired for this one. So we'll go to the next subject. Oh, it's just too hard. Climax super special moves commands inputs during its super special move or max special move will activate a climax cancel, letting you cancel out of the special move or max special move into a climax special move. Oh my. Yeah, no, good luck with that. So that's all I could do for the tutorial right now. I'll try and get those ones done later on, but we're going to test out what this is like in a ranked match now that I've learned some things. Am I going to do any better? We'll see. We'll hope for the best here. We'll see if we can, as long as the game works, because it has been saying an error occurred a lot. I think they're having trouble with their connection and matchmaking between people. I see that if you go to casual and then you go back, you can oftentimes fix that, but we'll see. We'll cross our fingers on this one and see what happens. Searching for opponents. Oh, really? You guys got to make sure the game works on day one. Okay, there we go. Finally. Oh, I've just had a lot of times. There it is. No opponent established. So, yeah, PC, this is the same thing that happened on MKX. Not with the matchmaking, but they didn't have all the characters available at first. They got to put more love into this so that it doesn't have these types of issues at the beginning. Because, you know, just make the release date later if you need to. Because, yeah, there's been most of the matches, it said an error occurs or the player, it's just there's no player even though it finds one. So we'll go back one more time and try and get the ranked match here. Otherwise, we're going to try in the casual. When it shows that, there's a higher chance that it's going to go through. But even if it goes through and shows you a name, it can still do what it just did a second ago and just not connect anyway. So we'll keep our fingers crossed that this will function properly. Nice. Okay, we got it. So, oh, I'm on this side. It's unusual. I'm not used to being on the right. All right, so they have lost 3 times and won none. I have only 1 win. Let's see if these tutorial things have helped me out any. Ooh, nice stage.
Round 1. Ready? Go!
Come on. Oh, they had just barely some health left. Oh. Block. Block, damn it. Keep getting me in these combos. Nice. Who is she? She's gonna distract me with the bouncing. I can't jump right over that? Oh, I guess I would have to rushing jump. Or hyper hop or whatever. Oh my. Dang. She's got some range on her. Yes. Damn. Oh, I did better before it crashed. This time around, I'm just getting more tired because I had to do most of the tutorial over again. It's okay, though. Backing away from that! Damn. Damn it! Oh, I got an achievement for that at least. But yes, I lost again. I didn't do a whole lot better. If you guys could have seen the match where I didn't have the footage from it, I did a little bit better than this time. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this tutorial one. If you have any tips, I would love to hear them. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the little bell thing if you'd like to see more. And we'll see you guys on whatever the hell Icy Tundra you want to see next. Have a nice day.